Hi, Rowan Stevens again from Epping CFA, and welcome back to our 2020 Virtual Open Day. The next truck we've got to show you today is Epping Rescue. So Epping Rescue is a relatively new addition to our fleet, having joined us just about a couple of years ago. And what we'd like to do for you now is to show you through a few of the lockers and explain some of the capability of this vehicle. So the first locker we'd like to show you just includes some wet weather equipment and a bit of a charging station for our batteries that we carry on the vehicle. And as we move on to the next locker, we've got a variety of different personal protective equipment. We carry what's called a quick cut saw, and we use that quick cut saw to cut through metal doors or any kind of metal poles of the like. We carry a small generator which we use for electricity, and also a small hydraulic generator, hydraulic pump, which we actually use for powering our tools when we need to work away from our appliance. In the next locker we have a small ladder for access. The red vertical bags you can see there carries what we call our stab fast, which assists us with stabilising a vehicle when it's been involved in an accident. So if a vehicle is on its side or might be on its roof and it's moving around, that particular equipment will stop that from moving. We also carry some fire extinguishers, again for just for some fire protection for crews working on scene. As we move to our next locker, we carry a variety of different hand tools. I'll start off, these all slide out as sliding boards. We carry a variety of battery operated equipment, drills, cutting appliances, torches, and any variety of different drill and impact drill attachments which we can use to dismantle equipment, cars or machinery. Further in that locker, we also carry some stabilisation equipment, bolt cutters, windscreen shears, an axe. Here's what we call a turfer winch, which is a hand operated winch which we can use for stabilising a vehicle, or perhaps to move a vehicle a short distance to assist with getting patients out of the car. As we move further along, in this locker we carry our toolkit. So a variety of different small tools. At the top, which is a flick down, that's what we call our stoke slitter. And in the back of that we also have a spine board. Stoke slitter is effectively something we use. It allows crews to place a casualty inside that litter, and the ability to actually pick it up using the rails that run along the sides. We can see the orange rope that's also attached. We can also use this in a rope rescue scenario where someone might be down an embankment or down in a gully or similar. Just to help us to actually move that patient around. As we move around the rear of the truck, this is the business end of the rescue appliance. Right at the top here, those two reels effectively operate our hydraulic tools, so they're the hydraulic lines. They run off the pump, which is just inside the metal box you can see here. To the right side of that, we can see our air-operated equipment with a big air line. That can be used for a couple of different operations. One of those being we can use airbags which actually help inflate and actually lift equipment, cars or anything similar. We also can use that for operating our air impact wrench as well, which you can use for taking wheels off or disassembling machinery. In here we have what we call our stabilising chocks. They're just a bunch of basic synthetic blocks of all different shapes and sizes, so we can help stabilise a car or some machinery from moving, which we don't want. Let's move further along. This is our first tray of our hydraulic equipment, including our spreaders, which are generally also called the jaws of life. A ram, which effectively is like a long pole that actually can force things apart. We have 3 different examples of those rams on our board. On our bottom tray, this is our cutting equipment. So these are our hydraulic cutters, and then we have 2 combination tools. And combi tools are effectively something that can spread as well as cut. We have a battery operated example and a hydraulic reel example that we carry both on this particular appliance. Over this side of the appliance we carry a variety of different chains, lifting equipment and miscellaneous tools that effectively help with stabilising a vehicle or actually help move something around. As we move further around the truck, we have our control panel, which is what we use for operating a light mast, which is on the roof, which elevates and can actually swivel around or also elevate up and down. And that's used for scene lighting, particularly during nighttime operations. Through these lockers, again, a variety of different patient protection tools, also some additional stabilisation equipment that we carry. Being a rescue appliance, we're generally responding to incidents where we've got people who are seriously injured or trapped in vehicles. We carry some more advanced first aid equipment here, including an oxygen resuscitation kit, as well as a first aid trauma kit within the truck. Being a rescue appliance, and it's still considered a fire appliance from our particular perspective, we also carry breathing apparatus on the truck as well, just in case our members find themselves in a situation where they need to wear that. We also carry a variety of different blankets and teddies for any kids who might be involved in a particular incident we respond to, just to help out with some welfare. Moving to one of our last big lockers, and we carry a variety of different tarps for covering vehicles, helping with salvage and just helping making sure things don't get wet. We carry a kit that actually is used for hand and finger extrication from drains or machinery. It can help. We carry a search cam, which just helps us poke a camera into holes so we can see what is behind or if someone's trapped in there. Some personal lighting, and then we've got a broad range of additional lighting in this truck, ranging from independent lights that operate on their own to larger LED style lights that actually plug in through the generator. We carry some rope rescue equipment on this truck, including harnesses and ropes, some more electric equipment, including some reels and some lighting, and then finally some tools in this particular locker for jump starting a vehicle, as well as the vehicle jack. The truck itself, as we kind of move around to the front, is fairly generic in terms of what it is. It doesn't carry any water on board as a firefighting appliance. What it does have is a winch at the front of the appliance, and that can be used again for moving a vehicle or perhaps stabilising a vehicle as we come across different scenes. So that's effectively Epping Rescue. So again, thank you for joining our 2020 Virtual Open Day, and we'll see you soon at our next video.